So hi Sagittarius. Oh, the energy's got really lighter. I just did the Scorpio reading and I love Scorpio. I've got it in my own chart and I've got Saggie in my chart, and every time like I go through the signs, we've all got all the signs in our chart. But as I'm doing these readings, I'm really feeling the difference in the energies. So you're very welcome, Saggie, whether you've got sun, can't even speak now, talking too fast, that's the Saggie energy. Sun, moon, rising, Venus or North Node. I feel like these timeless readings, whenever you find them, will be for you. I'm doing them a little bit different, the Scorpio onwards. I'm going to pull the cards on camera, but they're very short. They're like 10 or so minutes long. So this is for Saggie. Timeless message from Spirit. Oh, the 7th house has come out, marriage and partnerships. So what have you got to say to Saggie, please? The energy of Saggie watching. Whoever finds this message, when they need to find this message. Okay, what's this about, please, Spirit? Well, you've come out, you've made an appearance in your own reading, which is brilliant. Such a playful energy, Saggie. You can't keep a Saggie down for long, can you? Oh, lots of choice going on in your life. Where do I go? What do I do? But things are moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune has come out. So that's Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio or Taurus energy, because that's on the grounding area. So this is like the base of the reading. But there's some change coming in your area of 7th house. So this could be marriage, partnerships if you're married. And again, you've made a second appearance in your own reading. The Temperance card has come out, which is actually the sign of Sagittarius in this tarot. So what's this about, Spirit? Can you please clarify this? And this is a collective reading, so I'm going to try and, receive whatever I get for whoever's going to listen. So there's a new start coming. Now, whether that's a beginning or an ending is going to be down to you. So there's an offer being made. 4 of Cups has come out. It's like, I feel like the Saggies in you that are listening, or the people that are watching for Saggies, it's like you want to know what's going on. You want to know, what is this? What's happening? Sagittarius, I'm also hearing Ace of Cups. So there's something to do with emotional fulfillment, either lacking or needing to be transformed in your life. So this Ace of Swords, please. What's this clarification, please, for the Ace of Swords? Queen of Pence. So that's Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. Sorry, that background music's a bit loud now. It's like what I'm getting, Saggie, is there's a decision that needs to be made. Things can't stay as they are. Page of Swords, yeah, there's some learning that needs to be done. Justice, right. I'm going to ask for outcome cards with the Energy Oracle. These are the Black Moon Lilith, why have I said that to you? The Black Moon Astrology cards. These are the Baroque Tarot, and I'm using the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. Right, I'm feeling a bit dehydrated here. All of a sudden, keep drinking water, Saggie. Really important for you at the moment. Something there with that, because I just felt really dry all of a sudden. Don't overdo it as well, I'm hearing, which you can be prone to doing. You've got a lot of energy in your physicality, but sometimes you need to learn when to rest and let heart, mind, body and soul integrate a little bit. Outcome cards, please, for Saggie. Angel of Strength. Yeah, so for some people this will be a major relationship separation coming. Sorry to be the thing of that news. Woman holding a coin. So it's going to be like having to hold your... You're going to have to hold your... No, I don't want to omit people. Yeah, so there's something to do with money and deceit around this. So this is going to be for a small amount of people. I will show you the cards. There's so much going on with Saggie. God, you don't really live a boring life, do you, Saggie? Right, okay. So this is for another... Walking Away's come out, Jakers. Sorry, I don't want to swear. I don't know why I'm minding my words. What's that about? God, you're honestly like... This is the thing about Saggie. Your energy's really clear. It's like if a Saggie tries to lie and tries to mess around, you don't get away with it for long, Saggie. You don't have it in you. Yeah, envy. There's a lot of envy around you. God, these are not really great messages, Spirit. Can we discuss this from a different vantage point? You know, you just got to be really direct and honest like a Saggie is. Yeah, it's just second chakra wanted to come out then. Is that going to come out again? Fifth chakra, some things need to be said, right? I need to go with what I've got for now, and I'm not going to be doing a full reading here, guys. So this is for Saggie energy, wherever you're at. So what I'm going to say to you is that if you are dealing with a Saggie, you've got Saggie energy major in your life, there's something coming up around the house of marriage and partnership. And so these are serious relationships. The fifth house is romance and creativity, and it's transient love affairs. But these are our, like, the partners that we marry, or we go into like it doesn't have to be marriage. It can be like a marriage type relationship. So there's a transformation going on with you at the moment, and it's with you, Saggie. Sorry, I can't even pick up these cards. I don't even have long nails. So you're going through some kind of major deep transformation. Now, when it's Scorpio, it's pretty, because the water element there is like, you know, something's off, something needs to change, or something needs to evolve forward, and it's the emotional fulfillment card. Now, I feel like this will just be for a few people, because you can't have every message fits every person's life. It's ridiculous. But there is envy around you. So you've either got very successful in your life, or you are, I mean, Sagittarians in general carry the energy of luck because it's ruled by the planet of Jupiter. And I feel like you're coming into a cycle where no matter what is going on, Saggie just tends to just, even if it's like everything falls apart. Now, you haven't got the tower hasn't come out here. It's not come out. But you are entering a new emotional cycle. The wheel is turning forward, so you're at a different point in your cycle now. So if it's Sagittarian, what I'm hearing is Sagittarian energy, if it stays still, it's only really for Saggie if it's doing higher learning. It's in that philosophical part of its life, and it needs to produce something, whether that's a baby, it's a book, it's a business, it's something that's for the higher good. That's usually when, and I mean, Saggie energy doesn't really sit still for long. It's usually in the incubation stage of bringing it all together. So there's something going on with that. So what I'm also hearing is, while you're sensing this, whatever it is that wants to be birthed in you, because remember the seventh house is also business partnerships. So you might even be going into a big business partnership with the universe. And I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, some people at the moment are like, oh, well, this is going on and whatever. So what they do is they make decisions and they make choices based upon what's going on outside in the world. And then they utilize their energy based upon that. Whereas Sagittarius has this great ability to go, right, this just feels right and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make it work and I'm going to make it happen. So what Spirit is saying is, don't reveal your plans, because there's a lot of people that are using the excuse of what's going on out there in the world. And like, look, we're not in denial, we're realistic. So you're going to factor that into everything that you're planning on doing, or whatever it is that you're going to be creating, whether it's this new life of some kind, because the Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's a peak emotional experience. Now, there's nobody around this at the moment, so it can be anything of your choosing. So it's almost like they don't want anybody to put out your fire. So just don't share stuff until you've got your foot on the road, is what I'm hearing. So the only thing that Sagittarian energy might be struggling with is the amount of choice I've got, like, where do I even start? But there is an offer coming in. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, and I would say that's one of the better knights to get, because the Pentacle Knight is more reliable than the others, if I'm honest. and also is slow. It's not like fast in and fast out like the Wands. But I have to say, for some of you, there's a big shift coming, and it will for some people be in relationships, but marriages more so than anything, because you've got the Ace of Swords, which is just cutting everything out that doesn't, it's just not working. And it might mean for some of you that you've been married and you have to cut out the negative memories that you've got. Like, you have to say, you have to put it to bed now, and you have to say, look, I've come through a divorce, I've worked through it, I now need to move on with my life. Because you've got the Queen of Pence here, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So these are, Knight of Swords can be somebody coming in with a very swift offer, but whatever is coming in is bringing you back into your proper energy, which is your temperance, your balanced energy. So the Devil card can be addictions, it can be what we're tied to, it can be what we're not seeing, it can be, you know, we're not surrounded by great energies. It can also be a very good omen for marriage. So whatever you're needing to do, say if you're in a marriage and there's work, you know that you can work through whatever it is that you want to work through, the opportunity is there to do it, because you're on a different part of your cycle. But for some people, I'm just going to clarify that again. Ace of Swords and the Devil. Ace of Swords and the Devil, please, Spirit. Okay. The Lovers, yeah, the Queen of Wands. Wow. I mean, it is, for some people, it's love. So, and it could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius woman, or another partner, and the Lovers. Okay. Ten of Swords, yeah, there's a lot of like exhaustion around this situation, going around in circles, not getting any further. Yeah, there's been some dishonesty. Now, this won't be for everybody, guys, so, you know, if you're happy and you're great in your relationship, it might be that you're seeing where people are just not really honest with themselves, and you don't want them in your social circle, you don't want them in your business, you don't want them in your close vicinity, and you're just seeing that you're getting a lot of clarity here. It's like somebody's trying to run away with the goods. That's what the Seven of Swords is, and the Nine of Wands. Six of Cups is, you know, going back years. So these might be people that you've known for a while. It can also be soulmates as well. And the Hierophant is there, or structures that aren't working for you. So there's some kind of restructuring going on here for Saggie with relationships. But what's really great is you've got the Queen of Pence outcome. So you've got, this is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman. An offer is being made there, and the Knight of Swords. So this is doing things in a new way, with a new mental approach. What I get with this is these are the cards I got together for the Angel of Strength, a woman holding a coin in deceit. I think that speaks for itself. So it could be that you might be dealing with matters of deceit around money, Saggie, that you've got to deal with, whether it's out there in the world or you're dealing with a female in particular, but things need to be said, things need to be spoken up about. It could be for some Sagittarians that they are leaving a long-term established relationship, and there's arguments about money, and what Spirit is saying here is you just need to be strong, you need to speak your truth, and Archangel Gabriel is there with you. But I also want to say on the tip of my tongue is Archangel Michael, protections there around it. So don't fear if something comes up and you think, I've got to deal with this. It's these cards, there's, you know, massive amounts of transformation and clearing. You know, you've got luckies on your side, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel's always turning. Nothing's going to stay still for long. It will move forward, it will get cleared. The Ace of Cups has come out forward. So there's something in your life that's going that no longer provides you with emotional fulfillment. I feel like it's already gone here. If you already started off in the transformational starting point, and you actually got the walking away card, and you got Goddess of the Moon. So it could be around one of the new, the full moons where this is moving, and this is what you're actually moving forward into, is For some Saggies, it will be liberation. For some of them, it's going to be, what I'm hearing is a structured environment that really works for you with somebody who's very, very grounded and stable. I just need to drink more water. Sorry, guys. It's like I've got to lubricate my throat and my mouth for all the things I need to say, and I need to think clearly, and I need to articulate what it is, because I just feel here, whatever it is that you've got to bring up around money, you know, I'm also hearing, again, this is for a small amount of people, that second chakra energy where, okay, what Spirit is saying to me with the highest and best outcome. So we all have potential in our lives of certain things that we can do, and we might do it this time around. We might come back down and do it on the next life. There's never any judgment from Spirit. You know, we work with the conditions that we've got, and we do it to the best of our abilities. And some of our soul contracts we can actually rip up and say, look, you know, I'm not going to do it this time. Let's just let that go, and let's just say we'll make peace with each other. I feel for some Saggies, that time that contract's been ripped up, or you've been having to deal with an ex-partner who it's been very, very difficult to sort out stuff with, and I feel that's coming to an end, and that situation has taught you. Again, it could be in a family, guys. It could be in any situation where you're dealing with finances and you've had to really stand up for yourself and say, no, this is not just and fair, morally and ethically, it's not correct. Let's just cut through all the crap, okay, and we'll make an effort, and we'll do what the Queen of Pence would do, which is she would be fair, because Taurus deals with money, Capricorn is businesslike, and Virgo is very organised. So she is the union of, like, some people say it's Virgo, it's this, but I see the energies in all the cards, depending on how Spirit present them. So it's a bit like you're going to have to take out the emotional charge out of whatever it is that you're dealing with, and extricate yourself from a situation where people are just not being fair, and they're being this, because it's not where you belong, okay? This is somebody running away with all the goods. This is you. This is the angel of my cup runneth over. Everything's balancing out. I'm balancing out my cups with my water. So my emotions are, you know, they're tempered, they're balanced. I'm happy. I'm getting ready to offer my cup again and receive my cup to myself. But I feel like with you, Saggie, there's something here around, excuse me, my throat. I need to clear my throat, and I need to say, and there's only a very small amount of some Saggies where it's been like maybe staying in a situation for money and comfort. There's no judgment here with me. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you can listen to this reading and go, she's talking a load of you know what. Oh, I'm just going to share with you what I've got. Whereas that you just said, no, I'll just stay because I don't want the hassle of having to deal with this. I don't want to have to break up the resources and stuff that we've built, because it's just easier. But the thing is with you, Saggie, is you cannot stay in an untruthful situation, because you are one of the most, you are the archetype of the spiritual teacher. So for you, you have to be in a, like, sorry, I'll reword that, I'll take that back. Sooner or later in your life, there will be a situation when it comes to relationships where you're presented with a spiritual union partnership, and it's not about the base or the second base, the second chakra, which is all about what I own, what I desire, what I can get. You need to take your energy up into all the chakras, and bring them back down again. I'm just going to get that clarified. So the thing is, if you've come out of a partnership, or you've been waiting, you think, like, when will I ever meet somebody? It's part of your, victory's come out. So it's where you belong, and you can have it all, as I'm hearing. You can have it all, and you know this, because the Ace of Cups is peak fulfillment. So there we go, guys. I'm going to leave it there. These are going on forever, these messages, and I'm supposed to keep them short, but for some reason there must be quite a few people that are going to listen who've got Scorpio or Sagittarius placements around this time, because there's something going on here, and they just cut out this. You don't need this in your life. You know, Saggie doesn't do it. part of the North Node Sagittarius placement is about learning to be honest with oneself. It's all about seeking the truth, and that means not gossiping, not going down that lower level. We start with being honest with ourselves, and you've got the power to transform something great here. So if you know you're in the right place, whatever it is that you're going through, you're going up. Your Wheel of Fortune here, and this Ace of Cups is going up as well. And you know, it's like there's only going to be a very, very small inside circle now with you, Saggie. Even though you love everybody and you want to help everybody, it's time to rein in everything, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. And I'm sorry to release that to you, but the Deceit card is there because your energy is just really infectious and it's beautiful, and you deserve to only have the best and to have the best around you. I'm going to leave it there. All my love. Take good care of yourself.